Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win.
A big hole inside the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On third down, Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Spears. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Once again, it's Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Broncos 26.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll try to run for it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. They try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That is Omar Norman Lott there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it.
18 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Now he's just going to flip this forward. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 28.
On 2nd down, Harvey. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Dobbins. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's Nix to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This from 30 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos go out to a 10-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Mahomes. Here comes the screen to Spears. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team.
4th down. The
Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Toss left side. That's Harvey. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Draw play here for Harvey. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down.
They bring a tight end in motion left. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Chris Jones on
and with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
First down.
They send Sutton in motion.
First down.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Noel Williams on the coverage.
On the give, this is Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
15 yards on the play. That's another.
Back to throw is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They send Sutton in motion. Play action now. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he will score. Courtland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Makes the score Broncos 17. Chiefs 3.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 53 yards. That's good for a
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Now here's second and goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal.
Harvey, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
20-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Williams now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. From the 33, here's second down and 5.
33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action here. Mahomes looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll try to run with their fullback. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball to the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're in.
And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes. That'll be swung out wide to Spears. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 47-yard.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete to Royals. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On the handoff, this is Spears. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. He'll work forward for a couple. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, KC.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. Wide on the RPO, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. The ball comes out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff, Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mahomes back. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
10 more yards. That's another.
To throw is Mahomes.
1st down.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Mahomes now on 2nd down. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dre Greenlaw. He gets into drop-up, and it's going to set up 4th and goal.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense. And their running back set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
A run with Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
Broncos 1st down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Nick's going to throw for it. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5. The Chiefs 25.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A 2-yard loss.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt.
A 44-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
A run up the middle, Spears. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Zach Allen. 4 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Protected by Zach Allen. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Play action here. Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
37. Chiefs 19.
It is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.